Okay, so what you just witnessed was what I call just the tip. Okay? And there's a whole philosophy behind just the tip. Okay, there's a lot of people running around fist pumping. It all started when I was thumbing through this art book and I saw this painting by the famous painter Michelangelo, and it was that one where it's depicted where God is stretching out his hand to the first person, Adam, and I was like, I wonder why they're just doing the tip, and then it hit me, epiphany. There are so many things that have tips. You got titty tips. You got dick tips. Tongue tips. And they all really charge the nervous system and make you feel godlike. So I've started a movement, just the tip. Yeah, just the tip, nervous system. Oh, just the tip can be an icebreaker. Yeah, all kinds of tips. So I am B.B. Sage. I am descended from a long line of cotton pickers, pimps, hoes, and preachers. I like to say that to invite the ancestors into the moment so that they can see the result of their copulation. This is what happens when people get together and start fucking. Okay? You know, speaking of fucking, I never thought I was gonna be one of those go to your room parents, because I was a you about to get your ass beat kid. And so you know, I have two daughters. One day I called my mom. I was like, Mom, there's something wrong with these kids. And she was like, well, are they sick? I was like, I don't know. They are well behaved. They are sensible and obedient. I'm not sure they're mine. And she said, wait. Do you beat them? No. She said, are they half white? I was like, yeah. She was like, that's it. That's what it is. And I pressed for clarity. I said, well, what do you mean? She said, okay, son, listen. We just found out that your condition, which is called niggerism, is ass beat activated. And so don't you put your hands on my grandbabies. And I'm like, who is this that I'm talking to? So my first daughter, I call her my oops baby, because her mom was like, oops, I didn't know that I could get preggo and carry a child to full term. All I had to do was stop taking all that Thorazine. I have to say, you know, if I'm being honest, what attracted to me was the drool, and I was like, she's got a wet mouth. And I call my other daughter my sucker punch baby, because back in 2000, science failed me. You know, because the cutting edge statistics and science was that 40-year-old pussy not getting pregnant was a good bet. But here's the thing, prior to 2000, I had spent like 5 years smoking crack. So I think some of the sperm was still coked up, and it just got in there. It only takes one coked up sperm to, but let me tell you something, I love my kids. I really do. And let me see what I missed. Okay, I got the woman's in here, obedient and sensible. Yeah. Yeah, my mom was like, yeah, we just found out his ass beat activated. We just found that out today. I'm sorry, son. So, speaking of Oregon, I recently went on a road trip with my youngest daughter. We started in Grover Beach and we trekked all the way up to Portland. So, it took us days to get up there, and I did all the driving. And when you're with your children like that on a road trip in close quarters, in some ways it's like you're meeting them for the first time. And what I found out about my daughter is that she is a double shot Jameson cranberry back girl. And now what a double shot cranberry back does is it makes all rides 20 minutes long. And I started to resent that. So by the time we stopped in Eureka, I started consuming high quality premium imaginary blunts to process my resentment. So by the time we get to Portland, we went to this pistol range, right? And my daughter's never shot a gun, so I gave her a quick safety firearms preparation. I said, all right, so we have the pistol here, the slide is open. You can verify that the chamber, the chamber is empty, there's nothing in the barrel, like that. Set it down, and then I took some of my imaginary weed, I threw it over my shoulder, hacky sacked it, it suspended in the air, then I took my Dutch Masters cigarello, threw that in the air, took out my Kershaw, get suited. Now this all took about 5 seconds. And then the weed, like feathers, dropped right into the blunt carcass. And I said, "Achoo!" Blew that shit, rolled it up, picked up the firearm. I said, all right, slide is now closed, safety on. Put the clip in, pop, 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 6 rounds, down range, tight grouping, center mass. The barrel was hot. I lit the blunt. Took a hit. Blew it out. Pop, 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 pop. Empty the clip. All right, your turn. She said, can I hit it? I was like, it's imaginary. It's not real. She was like, but I want to hit it, Daddy. I said, okay. She hits the blunt, the imaginary blunt, and all of a sudden her niggaism kicks in. Oh, she went from, like, if you turn your back and listen to her talk, you'd be like, oh, that's a little white girl. Well, okay, Daddy, move, hold this, step out the way. Okay, hop, 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 tight grouping, downward. So, the moral of the story is, don't give your kids imaginary high-quality premium weed. Biggie Sage.
Biggie Sage.